Pisces, welcome to your mid-December reading. We're going to pull some base cards and see where your energy is over the next couple of weeks. I don't ever read through rose-colored glasses, whatever the messages are, what they are. So you have to take what resonates, leave the rest. These are general readings, so there are always going to be multiple messages for the collective. So let's see what your baseline is. Or ours, I should say, because I'm a Pisces too. So let's see, what is the base energy here? And then, like I said, we'll clarify. Okay, Five of Swords. You are in your head about something right now. Very, very major, something that's happening. Five of Swords is a lot of fighting with the people around you, in your own space. It's just there's a lot of arguments happening. Six of Swords. You are trying to move into calmer waters because in the story of the swords, after the Five of Swords comes a six of Swords. You are trying to take what's important to you and just go off into a calmer, better space. Seven of Wands. This is interesting. You got 5, 6, 7, but this is of a different suit. This is Seven of Wands, which tells me you are ready to stake your claim somewhere, ready to what you've put the work in for, you are ready to protect and defend and say, this is mine, this is what I've earned, this is where I'm headed. The Magician is the ultimate manifester. You have all the tools, everything necessary to call in everything that you want right now. This is the time for manifestation, especially with the new moon is coming. We spent the full moon purging and releasing, and the 12/12 portal, all about release. And the only way to bring in the new things, like the Magician, is to release first what's not serving you anymore. Five of Swords. Tell me about the Five of Swords. What is the fighting about? You got the Ten of Swords to clarify that. The Ten of Swords is about feeling stabbed in the back, feeling like all of the swords were put into you from all sorts of different places, like you're kind of getting it from every angle. But tens are completions, which tells me that this is coming to an end now. You're trying to find the balance. The Six of Pentacles is all about balance, figuring out what needs more of your time, what needs less of your time, how you find the equilibrium that you're looking for and the ultimate happiness. This is, you are very concerned and worried that you're not going to get to this space. That's what you're in your head a lot about, is not seeing that the sun is coming for you. Of course it's coming. It's just been slow to show up. That's the problem. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck. But when he arrives solid and stable and grounded, and he's worth the wait. This is a messenger of news. The Knights are messengers, and this is one with financial news. So those of you who are waiting on a job or news about money or something like that, it's coming, it's heading in your direction. It's just, like I said, taking a while to get there, but once it's there, it's so good. You win in the end. The Six of Wands is all about victory and getting the recognition for the work you've put in. It's being able to brag and boast and say, look at all the hard work I've put in. I have everything that I want now. Let's talk about the Six of Swords. What are you heading toward? You're getting there quickly. Well, it's like I said, it was slow coming. But now that you have learned to say your piece and speak your truth and go into that Queen of Swords energy, the Queen of Swords holds that sword of truth. She knows how to use her words. She knows when to use her words. And she's seen as the Ice Queen. But I think you are at the point of not giving a shit. Whoever doesn't like what you have to say, oh well, it's because it needs to be said now. And sometimes that happens. As a Pisces, we are mirrors for people, and we will mirror back whatever energy is given to us. So when people will either love us or hate us for it, it's just the nature. People are either literally love and are obsessed with us or can't stand us. And that's because we mirror back the parts of them that they either love or that they don't love. But again, it's whatever energy they bring forth. You go right back at them with it. See? The Chariot. The Chariot is fast and swift, and I have a feeling something changed for a lot of you guys in July. This is a 7th card. It's a Cancer card, It's something may have shifted in July, very big in your life that changed the course of a lot of things, and that might have been when you started to be more comfortable with speaking your truth. And like I said, it felt like it took a long time, long time, long time. Was it coming? Is it coming? Is it coming? But yes, you go right off into the calmer waters now. This is your time to move forward and move forward quickly to that space that you are much happier in, this the state of balance, the state of reciprocity, equal give and take. Let's see. Yep. Can't come without you having to realize that you needed to walk away from whatever wasn't working. Something was not working for you, and this is the card of walking away. And it's the universe says it's okay. It was time to, because the only way to go off into the calmer waters is to leave behind whatever isn't working. You were in a mental imprisonment for a long time, though, thinking that you could never get to this place, that it was just such a long time coming. But what you don't realize with the Eight of Swords is that the Eight of Swords is the energy of those shackles and the binds and are not actually tight. You've put them on there yourself. So the same way you put them on is the same way you get to take them off. And when something is no longer serving you, you can get out of your head about it, realize what has to be done, walk away, say your piece, and be done, because you are now ready for this new journey. This is another card of fast, swift movement, but this is with excitement and passion and desire for bigger, better things. This is a card of travel. It's a card of finding the spark in you that makes you want to go forward and move on. And that's why that Chariot is here. The Chariot is a major arcana card. Major arcanas come from the universe. They are lessons that have to be learned. They are things that are put in your path that have to be dealt with. And the universe said, it's time. It's time. Now, like I said, July, I think, shifted something for a lot of you guys. Doesn't have to be, but, or there's Cancer energy around it, whatever that means for you. But you are looking, when you go off into those calmer waters, what you get is collaboration. You get, this is a card of, it could have to do with work. If it has to do with work, this is a card of, if you knew that it was time to walk away from a bad work situation that was not serving you, you said your piece, you, whatever it was. This is the card of being recognized for your skill and your mastery level in something. You are very good at whatever it is that you do, and people will come seek you out for it. This is gaining new clients. This is getting a promotion. This is really honing in on what it is that makes you unique, special, valuable in the workforce, and taking it and building on it. If this has to do with love, if you've walked away from something that didn't serve you love-wise, this is about, when you go off into the calmer waters, this is finding someone who wants collaborative efforts with you, meaning that they want the same things you want. They want to work on the same things. They have the same goals. They're headed in the same direction. That's that Chariot. You know, you're headed forward. You're moving in a positive new direction. Seven of Wands. What are you trying to stake your claim in? Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Strength. Yep. Took a lot of patience, virtue, all of that to get there. Strength is about finding that inner beast in you to be able to, you know, it's learning how to tame that lion and knowing how to go forward and have the courage, the strength, the patience to get there. And I think you've had a lot of patience for a long time here. You also have a lot of eights. July, August, something, there was a big shift that happened in those 2 months. The Nine of Cups is also here, which means it's time for you to sit back and feast a little bit. You have put in all the work. You are almost at your ultimate wish fulfillment, but it's okay to stop and remember that you can enjoy and you can have fun in the meantime. Let's see, clarify the Seven of Swords for me a little bit more. Yep, see, you got that Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is rooted and she's stable. She has a solid foundation. She has everything she could want. I mean, look at her. She's amassed all of the things because she's been putting in that work. This is, again, reaching a different peak level in your career, in your love life, it's knowing how much you bring to the table and everybody else seeing your value and your worth too. And the sun is here, which means that you are trying to stake your claim in what it is that makes you ultimately happy. The sun is the card of ultimate illumination and happiness and peace. It's joy. It's finally being able to settle in and relax and just be that guy who, sits back with a drink and too much food. And it's, it's a lot, it's feasting time, and it's the holidays and it's, it's the time for that. It's the time to enjoy, to move forward and get out of that space of being in your own head, not worrying about what you had to walk away from, because what's in front of you and what's coming, even though it felt like it was forever, you are super victorious. Everything's going to be balanced. And I mean, you have the sun twice. To see the sun even once in a reading is really spectacular enough. When you see it twice, again, it's a major arcana card and it's the happiest card in the deck. It tells me that your ultimate wish fulfillments are coming. Or if they're not already presenting themselves, they are on their way for sure. Yeah, there goes. The Magician. Tell me about the Magician. Why is the Magician here? Feeling a nervousness. I think a lot of you are nervous about trying to call in all these things, like you don't even know if they'll show up, if you have what it takes to get there. But again, the Magician is the ultimate manifester. And you, Pisces, you know you are the ultimate manifester. Another major arcana card came out to clarify this major arcana, the Hermit. When we see the Hermit, it means you are on a spiritual path. You are awakening. And once you awaken, and you awaken to the fact that you are worthy of all of the good things, and you are fine with leaving behind what had to be left behind, the Hermit goes in and reflects on what the soul's calling is. And you are finding your soul's purpose. You are elevating and growing in a way that you never have before, that you never could. Because until you walked away and went toward collaboration and appreciation for your efforts, and that couldn't come, that enlightenment couldn't come. It was blocked by toxic energy. This is abuse. This is addictions. It's, negative behaviors. It's any toxicity that you are not supposed to stay stuck in. So you went into hermit mode, figured out what these are. Three major arcanas here, and I love these together because it tells me that you as the Magician have learned your lesson about your soul's calling. You have learned your lesson about getting rid of whatever was toxic in your past, and you know that it is time to walk away from that. Leave it behind. It was not serving you. It is not your path of enlightenment and your way to the sun. You have to leave those things behind. This is the time to do it. The universe is in your favor and says if you want to manifest overcoming addictions, if you want to manifest leaving behind abuse, if you want, then do it. Then do it. This is the time. The universe is in your favor. Look at this. And you have one more major arcana, but two cards that we've already seen. I think it was this reading. You saw this one too, right? Well, here we have the King of Pentacles, which is a perfect counterpart to the Queen of Pentacles. And like I said, you are being seen as the Queen of Pentacles. So what's going to come in very, very quickly for you? The Chariot comes in very quickly. I told you before, you saw the Chariot up here in a different deck. And now we see it in this one. Very, very quickly, you have movement, someone coming forward and toward you. Again, this is 4 major arcanas. Out of 78 cards, there are only 22 of them are major arcanas in the deck. Plus, you see how many different decks I pull from. I shuffle right in front of you. It's very difficult to keep getting repeated cards. The King of Pentacles, like I said, is the perfect counterpart to the Queen of Pentacles. That is the ultimate power couple. So the happiness that you seek, this other person who is the right person for you, this job that's the right thing for you, is a perfect fit for you. Perfect. They are grounded and stable, and they have everything. They have that whole world. He's got the whole world in his hands. She's got, she's holding on to that pentagram. I mean, it's just, everything is balanced. Everything, the energy is equal on both ends. Both of you are in your element right now. You and this other person that's going to end up being called in, you and this job, whatever it is, this is a very perfect fit for you. I feel like, hang on, let me see if there's any other energies for this month. Is there anything else Pisces needs to know before Christmas? Although I got to tell you, it looks like a lot of you are getting your Christmas miracles, because to see the sun twice, there is something coming in for you that is going to make you so, so, so happy. Yeah, okay. See, that Ten of Swords, you got it again. This is the, you have to stop focusing on whatever backstabbed you. Whatever put all those swords in your back, that's okay. It was meant to be there so that you can grow from it. Tens are also completions of cycles, which tells me that this is done. That's finished. You have it twice. And to see it twice tells me that sometimes it's mutual energies. So maybe this other person is also dealing with a lot of this too. But you got another repeated card again, which this time is the Seven of Wands. You are ready to fight for what's yours. You are ready to stake your claim. And so is this other person. I really feel like you and this person are almost going through very similar things, but you may not even know it. You may not even know this person yet, or whoever whatever this is that's coming in for you is spectacularly aligned with you, like phenomenally aligned. You're in the same places. There's manifestation happening on both ends. The sun twice. You are the ultimate fulfillment and happiness with this other person. This is a fantastic, fantastic read. I really like where this energy is headed, because it looks like you came out of a lot of hurt. Like, it's like, how much more could I take? You know, and that's really been the energy of 2022, huh? How much more? Because I'm only human, and there's only so much before you just lose it, you know? I'm going to pull a love oracle card, and then I'm going to close out the reading with a song choice. I will shuffle a playlist and see what comes up. Look up the artist, look up the lyrics. I resonate a lot with music. I think a lot of you might also. So see what's in there that resonates with you. Like I said, there'll be something that is going to call to you. What's happening here? Is that the one? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I told you, there is somebody else who's on the same page as you. And do not punish them for this feeling of whatever this other person, this other job. Don't go into the new job with expectations that you're going to get hurt again, like whatever leave it behind. But that means fully leave it behind. Whatever was in your head, and leave it there. Goodbye. Get rid of it. Say goodbye forever, because you are going into such calmer, better space. Get to know each other. Know that person for them. Do not blame them for the past person's mistakes. This is the energy of what's coming is so beautiful and so good, and it's going to be, the sun grows and nurtures everything. It's going to be so nurturing, so healing, so amazing for you, that you're not going to have to worry about any of this past stuff, because it's going to be left in the past. It's important that you realize that right now. So let's see. Your song choice is The Outside, 21 Pilots. Look it up. There's something in the lyrics for you. I gotta look it up. I mean, I love that song, but I'm not thinking, remembering all the lyrics right now. I'm gonna have to look it up myself too and see why that's there for me. In a couple weeks, I will pull a spread for the whole year. I'll do a 12 card spread, which is a card for each month, and kind of see the general energy for 2023. In the meantime, try to enjoy your holidays, enjoy your friends, your family, your alone time, whatever makes you happy over the holidays. Go do it. Go get it. It's yours. Enjoy the rest of the month, and I will see you soon.